This is the introduction video for our 8-week History 102 course. I'm Dr. Gold, your instructor for this session, and in this video I'm going to walk you through our syllabus and through our websites. I'd like you to please print out the syllabus and read everything carefully. I'm just going to show you a few highlights here. These are my office hours. Please remember I'm here to help. I know it feels like in an online course you don't really know your instructor and you're just interacting with the computer, but please know there's a person behind all that, and I'd really like to help you do well in the course. So email me with any questions or stop by my face-to-face office hours or my online office hours. They're listed in the syllabus. This is the course textbook. You will need the access code to Inquisitive. So if you purchase the textbook used, you may need to also purchase access to Inquisitive, which costs an extra $20. You can also purchase the ebook, and there are instructions for how to do that in the Inquisitive login video. You will need the textbook for the first week of materials, so please hurry and purchase the textbook. This is our breakdown of our course grade. There are chapter tests, group discussions, a paper, and Inquisitive work, which is the chapter work from the publisher's website. There are also options for extra credit work. For the workload for this course, it goes twice as fast as a 16-week class, so your average 16-week class takes about 9 hours for a 3-unit course, so plan on devoting quite a bit of time to our class over these next 8 weeks, so about 18 hours a week. So please don't log in on Sunday and say, okay, I'm going to do everything on Sunday. You just won't get it done, or you won't get it done well. So please start your work early in the week. And we do have some options for makeup work. Please read this very carefully. There are some very specific requirements for makeup work. And this section of the syllabus then describes each of the assignments in more detail. All work is due on Sunday evening. Work will open up on Monday, and it is due on Sunday, except during the final week of class when you're doing just makeup work. The last day of the semester is on a Friday, so your work will be due on Friday. This section describes our course technology, about Canvas, our website, and also how to log into Inquisitive. So for your technology, be prepared for a problem. It is inevitable that you'll have a technical difficulty in an online course. It's just par for the course. It is nearly always a problem with the student's computer and not a problem with the website. So please be prepared to problem solve, which means starting your work early in the week in case you have a problem that needs to be resolved. So think about your computer like your car in a face-to-face class. In a face-to-face class, if you use your car to get to class and your car breaks down, you still have to come to class. You just have to find another way to get there. So you might take the bus or walk or hitch a ride with a friend. But in an online course, your computer is like your car. It gets you to class. So if your computer can't get you to class, you need to find another one that will work for you, that can get you to class and get you to all the information. Be sure to plan your time. Time management is the biggest issue for online learning. Students have trouble because it's not in your face, literally, like a face-to-face class. So you have to plan out your time and stick to a schedule. This part of the syllabus shows the work that is due each week. And let's see, week 2 is a pretty typical week. You're reading 2 chapters, you're completing 2 chapter tests, you're taking 2 Inquisitive chapters, and you're participating in a discussion. And you can see, remember, this is 8 weeks, so this is including 2 weeks of work that would be in a 16-week class. So be prepared for that. And then finally, during week 8, we have this short little week, June 5th through 9th, when you can complete 3 extra credit projects. So let me move on to show you our website. Our website, we are using Canvas, and you log into Canvas through the El Camino College Distance Education webpage. So if we go to, whoops, sorry. There we go. All right, so if you go to El Camino page, I usually go this way. I don't know. You probably go another way. I go to D, Distance Education, and on the Distance Education page, you can see access to Canvas. And you need to log in this way. Some of your other instructors might be using a teacher's version of Canvas that has a different login page and a different dashboard. We're part of the pilot, so you need to make sure you're entering this way. So if you've had another instructor that has used Canvas and you go in there and you don't see me on your dashboard, it's probably because you're not going through the El Camino webpage. You need to see this little El Camino button thing up here to know that you're in the right place. So then you enter into our course here. And each week I will post a listing of the work that is due for that week. And you can just work methodically down the list, making sure you complete everything. So each week you'll have a couple tests, a couple inquisitive chapters, and you'll be participating in a discussion. So for the weekly tests, you will often have other things to do in the test. So you don't just have to read the chapter. For instance, in this first weekly test, you're going to have links to documents that you have to read. And you'll be looking at, say, an interactive map. So you need to leave yourself extra time. So for instance, here you'll be scrolling up and down and reading information in here. So make sure to leave yourself extra time for the chapter tests. You need to carefully read the chapter, but then there's also information in the test you have to read. So for each of the tests, there'll be 2 essay questions usually. There'll be 1 essay question about the content in the chapter, and then 1 asking you to analyze a document. And in this case, it's a political cartoon. For the inquisitive work, please watch the videos, especially the instructor's introduction to inquisitive. It shows you how to use inquisitive, how to log in. So you have an inquisitive chapter due this coming, not this Monday, but this coming Monday on April 23rd. So you need to get the textbook pretty quickly and log in there and start working. And then finally, for the weekly discussions, you will be in a discussion group with approximately 15 students. So please remember that I'm here to help. Please email me or come to my office hours so I can give you a hand and make sure you do well in the course.